We developed this tool, this feature, because we heard that managers sometimes struggle with how to recognize, how to do it right. They want to do it right, but they don't quite know how. So this coaching tool is a form of in-the-moment coaching to help them get there. Hi everyone, my name's Joanna Abboud and I am part of the commercial team at Workhuman and I cover the Benelux region, hence why I'm here today. What I'd like to show you today is a quick 15-minute demo of our technology, and I will focus mainly in on how we actually leverage AI in the tech, given today's topic of conversation. So what you see on the screen, this organization is called Presaria. You can see that in the top left, and their program is called Inspire. And this is essentially the homepage of their recognition program. Of course, the look, the feel, the branding is fully customizable. And we're currently in the For You tab. So as a user, this would be tailored to me. And I can see a highlights reel on the top there of people I know in the organization, not just people on my team, but people I work with across teams, across regions, across departments, people that have recognized me, people I've recognized, people I've engaged with on the system. The system learns and brings those people into what we call our work circle, so that this feels very individualized. I know these people, I'm interested in, what they're being recognized for. And this highlights reel picks out some of the best recognition moments, moments that are descriptive, to Misha Ann's point earlier. I can click into any of those recognition moments and see how my colleagues are being recognized. So again, the highlights is just really highlighting some of the best recognition moments across my work circle. And as I scroll further down, I'll be able to see in the feed, additional moments of people that have been recognized, who's been recognized in my work circle, what value or behavior have they been recognized for, in this case, courageous innovation. And I can, really get as deep into this as I'd like to and continue scrolling to see all of those moments. I can like, comment, congratulate, to amplify some of those recognition moments. Misha Ann also talked about how it's important for recognition to be embedded in our culture. So our culture hub, this sort of second tab along, is a great way of communicating what our values are, helps to embed those values, reinforce those values. And if I want to understand, maybe I'm a new hire and I'm still getting acquainted with our values, I can click into any of these values and see how individuals in the organization, broader, right? Our culture hub isn't the For Me tab, it's the entire culture, the entire organization, and how recognition is being lived and breathed, how our values are being reinforced and sort of brought to life across the organization. In this case, I've clicked into courageous innovation, and this is where I can see everyone that's been recognized for courageous innovation across the organization. What does that look like? Show me examples of how to behave in line with this value. So that's what the Culture Hub is really about. And again, we leverage AI to bring some of those more meaningful recognition moments to the forefront, to the top of that Culture Hub. What I'll quickly do now is show you how to actually recognize someone through the system, through the platform. And again, how do we use AI in this process? You can search for anyone in the organization. It integrates with your HRIS, so as people join and leave, they'll be searchable within Workhuman. For the purpose of today, I'll just recognize a group. Nick in Brazil, Sandy in Canada, Donna in Germany. These three people work together on a project, and I'd like to recognize them. I can recognize them through the Inspire program. These are our values. You can have additional programs, service milestones, life events. Misha Ann talked about the importance of recognizing the whole human and bringing the whole human to work. And some of those life events are opportunities to recognize as well. I'll go ahead and select teamwork for results in this case. And this is where, again, Misharan talked about points, right? Recognition can be non-monetary or it can be monetary. The points are a currency that can be redeemed on our platform, and I'll show you that process in just a second. So this is where I can select the award that I'm going to recognize this team for. If I'm not sure how much to give, award advisor, if I clicked on that, it's 5 configurable questions to ensure consistency when giving points. I won't do that today, but I'll just go ahead and click on this number of points. Now I can add media. I can add a video, media, make that recognition moment pop. But I'll just go ahead and write my message. Great teamwork. And here, as I'm actually typing the message, you'll see the progress bar. So again, we use AI in this process to help coach people on how to write authentic, meaningful messages. Because, to Misharan's point, if recognition is specific, if it talks about what they did well, how they did it, the outcomes that it delivered, it's more impactful for the individual that's being recognized, but it's also more impactful for the organization, because then the organization understands what skills their people have based on what they've been recognized for, because we use NLP and other algorithms on the award messages as well. So I'll share a bit more about that. But this progress bar, it's saying, Priya, let's write a great message. And as I continue to type, it's basically guiding me. You can see it's populating a suggestion there of how I can make this message better. And if I click on that, the recognition advisor will say, explain the impact, share how their actions made a positive difference to the team, the project, and I can see examples. It's pulling examples of other recognition messages where people have explained the impact. So it's basically showing me what good looks like and coaching me. And we developed this tool, this feature, because we heard that managers sometimes struggle with how to recognize, how to do it right. They want to do it right, but they don't quite know how. So this coaching tool is a form of in-the-moment coaching to help them get there. And again, that's leveraging AI. So I've explained the impact, and now I can see the progress bar is giving me some positive reinforcement. Great job. You're on your way to making someone's day. Another quick feature that I'll touch on is our inclusion advisor. So again, we use AI to pick out, to highlight any unconscious bias in the award message. It's a teaching moment. It's an opportunity to learn. It's an opportunity to change your language. You don't have to, but we report back to the organization on what biases were found, how many people changed their language. So really the impact of the inclusion advisor. So now you can maybe adapt your training efforts around biases that exist in the organization versus just generic unconscious bias training. So I'll flag, I'm hovering over what the first bias using this word, I know I can always count on you. And it's giving me an opportunity to learn and think about how else I might express that term. If I click on the other one, this is, so always initially, and now we're looking at count on. So this form of bias is, research shows that it can put undue pressure on people where they feel like they can't make a mistake. It's not safe to make a mistake. I must always be perfect. That's what's expected of me. And what we found is a lot of organizations tell us they want to drive innovation. Innovation is key. And if we can show them, okay, you're looking to drive innovation, but we're seeing these biases exist in your organization. And if people feel like they can't make a mistake, they don't feel comfortable making a mistake, then it's impossible to drive innovation, because innovation requires iteration. It requires trial and error. So when you present, with data back to executives and show, this is what we're doing to try and overcome some of these biases, that's much more impactful. Perfect. I'll just go ahead and, in fact, before I send the award, I'll show one thing that Misharan mentioned, and that's On the right-hand side, we talked about recognition needing to be equitable. And of course, global organizations, you have people all over the globe. We want to ensure that the points that they receive are based on the purchasing power of those points in the countries in which they reside. So they have an equitable experience when it comes to redeeming their points. So we partnered with Mercer to develop a standard of living index that's built into the platform. It's automated. So as I recognize with 2,500 points, based on where they are based, they'll receive an equitable amount of points for that redemption experience. Great. I'll go ahead and send the award. So now you know how that works. And this next piece, again, we've talked a little bit about managers, change management, explaining the impact. So there are different scenarios that you can include as people are recognizing each other to sort of reinforce why that's important. So in this case, it's demonstrating how recognition can be used to identify skills in individuals. It might be that you're looking to drive retention. So let's provide that scenario whenever someone recognizes someone to say, you're helping retain talent. So these are some of those scenarios. Perfect. I will focus on two more quick things. One is, okay, you've been recognized, you've got points. How can you redeem those points? And then I'll touch quickly on some reporting, and then we're done. So this is our e-commerce platform. Just to put this into perspective, we are a top 30 e-commerce platform globally, right? That's outside of recognition. Our e-commerce store is a huge component of what we do. It's a team of over 50 individuals. They have over 200 years of experience in e-commerce. An order is placed every 2 seconds somewhere in the world. We support, almost 8 million users, humans, employees at different companies who are being recognized with points. And of course, they want to redeem their points for something meaningful. So you'll see that the scale of our operation, how user-friendly it is. You can add items to your wish list. We want to make this sort of familiar and easy to use. The different categories of merchandise that you can redeem for. You can redeem for gift cards based on where you're based, or international gift cards. Maybe you're going on holiday and you want to redeem for some gift cards in Paris for the weekend, or whatever it might be. You can donate your points to charity. You can invest your points in an experience. Maybe you want to do an art class in the city that you live in. So it's the power of choice that Misha-Ann talked about. You decide what's meaningful for you and what you want to redeem your points on. And it's also important to understand that the experience of the e-commerce platform is based on where the employee resides. So if you're based in the US and you want to redeem for a baseball bat, that would be available to you. If you're based in the UK, you'd see cricket bats, right? Like it's tailored and individualized to where the employee resides. And of course, like most e-commerce platforms, you see deals, there's different opportunities to get a good deal and things like that as well. Okay, I won't go through the entire experience of redeeming, but it's a few clicks and then you can obviously place your order. The last thing I'll show on the topic of AI and how we leverage AI. So Misha-Ann talked about our Workhuman IQ team, our data and insights team, the research that we do, and some of that is available to our customers, at their fingertips. So here you'll see our AI assistant. So imagine thousands of recognition moments globally, people in different departments and different teams in different regions recognizing each other. And imagine that means, thousands of meaningful messages that people have written about each other. How do you then access that data, that information? Our AI assistant is a generative AI interface where you can essentially ask questions like, maybe I have a new joiner that's joined my team and I'm looking for a mentor for that individual. So I can just say, help me find a mentor for this person. the first piece of information is, okay, what is the process for finding a mentor? It's kind of educating me and teaching me on what that process entails, identify goals, look within your organization, use internal networks. Okay, that's cool. Like, I'm learning here. Okay, well, why don't you recommend me a mentor in our Boston office that has strong presentation skills? What it's done is it's flagged people who have been recognized for that specific skill. So I've asked for a mentor based in Boston that has strong presentation skills. These are people based in Boston that have been recognized for strong presentation skills. Okay, great. That's made my job a lot easier versus, you know, the alternate way of doing this without this type of technology. Okay, that sounds good. So now I might want to say, there we go. Can you give me some examples of Joyce's accomplishments as a presenter? I've narrowed in on Joyce. And again, these are specific examples in which Joyce has been recognized for presentation skills. And I can, you know, look into these awards, get a little bit more information, but essentially, job done. I found that mentor. So how do we do that? Of course, you know, we use NLP, natural language processing, other sort of algorithms on recognition messages. And that's exactly what we do here as well. So I'll close out with this view. But we also create these skills maps. We can create them by department, you know, team. It takes time to build this data, as you can imagine, but you know, it gets to a point where you can even have these skills maps at the individual level, if your program has been running for a sufficient amount of time. So again, using natural language processing to identify the skills that people are being recognized for by virtue of the words people are using. They may not specifically, you know, say, use the word innovation, but the language demonstrates that they've displayed innovation, right? So we're able to consolidate that language and create these skills maps. So hopefully that was interesting in terms of how we use AI in our product. Of course, I've skipped a lot of the demo features and exciting aspects, but if you'd like to learn more, I can do a much deeper dive demo in the booth or virtually after today as well. So thank you, everyone.